And good morning. Fly Mackey here with Smart Money Culture TV, host of the show, The Fly Mackey Show. You'd think I'd name it something more creative than that. Say hello to Amber and Capone back there. Okay, so a lot going on. So we're going to make an offer on a piece of property here in Houston, and it's about $900,000, sitting on about 3.5 acres, nice house. Never would have made an offer on something like this because it's not really in our game plan to go get a mortgage for something that big. Okay. Just to let you know. But when we started learning the sub two, we made an offer on this that the average Jane and Joe American human or US citizen could make. And and he said yes. If you're interested in knowing how to do something like that. So without getting a mortgage, without getting in debt, $900,000, we made an offer on the property because the guy had already had another piece of property somewhere else. So he's like, yes, I want to get rid of this. Anyway, it's pretty cool. If you're interested, call the number, go to smartmoneyculture.tv/contact to learn about it. Put your contact info, hit the QR code, and now let's get to it. You ready? Okay. So right now, I'm a big fan of the Dixie, and we're doing a whole series on this, but you can see here where the DXY here is it. You see how it's been trending since November. Now the crypto market for years went 2-year cycles, and it still does. 2-year cycles bull, 2-year cycle bear. And then, but typically the Dixie goes the opposite of how Bitcoin does. Not that Bitcoin's driving the market, but what happens is these guys, the institutional buyers and sellers of the whales, they would move their money over into the crypto world as a hedge. Anyway, here we go. And so as you can see here back in November, where the Dixie started moving again, and by the way, once again, these markets used to do this in April, May, June. Now they've moved it up over the last 3 cycles to around November. But you can see here how the Dixie is trending. Even though it went up, see how this is trending this way. Now, who knows what's going to happen when it reaches right here? But it looks like it's trending down. Now, just to follow up on that, let's look at this right here. You see what Bitcoin's doing right here. And you see how Bitcoin since November, even though it's gone up, and then even though now it's trending down, you can see the overall trend is up. Oh, this is some exciting stuff. So even though in our chart, now, by the way, this is real simple stuff to look at that a 5-year-old could look at. And when I do my videos or whenever I chart, I want to look at something that is so simple that a 5-year-old could understand it. Okay. And not that these guys, if you want something world-class, go to Christopher Inks. That guy is world-class, and he's a homegrown boy here in Texas. Go to ChristopherInks.me. You can look him up. We're going to highlight. And matter of fact, he's got a show coming to Smart Money Culture TV. Glad to have you this morning. Thank you, the great state of Texas, Denver, Colorado, our newest channel, Washington, D.C. Got 2 channels coming in Washington, D.C., Fresno, California, and yes, Phoenix, Arizona. You guys have a great morning.